November 5th at 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh. In Hamtramck, Michigan. I think that was pretty close. At Smalls, we have the Circus of Whiskers. It'll be brought to you by Honest Amish and the Murder City Facial Hair Crew. So let's just bring in a couple of these guys real quick and bingo bango. What's going on, El Chapo and Jason Gnyp?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going okay. It not so much in Scott Sikora's world, but we're all right. I have electricity. You guys got electricity. El Chapo's got a hat on. This is amazing.
Breaking news: there is electricity in Dallas, Texas, just not in the suburbs of Austin, Texas.
Right. We got the power. Maybe it's my magnetic personality.
You have the touch. You have the power.
So, how are y'all doing tonight?
Doing good.
I'm doing well.
If we were any better, we'd be on Talking Beards.
Oh my gosh, you're on Talking Beards. It must be the best night ever.
It doesn't get any better than this. I think there was like the night my kids were born and this.
That's it, yeah.
This is my highlight, I must say.
If I died tomorrow, they could just put on my headstone, was on Talking Beards.
Episode 189.
189.
I've done it all. I can't. That's it. I can't top this. And you just went ahead and just called her quits.
That's it.
Well, let's not do that.
Not yet. Not
yet. You got lots of living to do, and you're probably going to go to Detroit next couple of weeks, huh?
Yeah. November 4th, we have our welcome party. November 5th is the circus. I'll be flying in. It's going to be an amazing time. We're going to be in a city within a city this time. For those of you that have never done that, Hamtramck is a city within the city of Detroit. So a city within a city.
So this is a little different because you all you've never been in Hamtramck before. So why the change to this new location?
Well, there's a couple reasons we changed. Over the past few years, there's been a little bit of security issues with people's vehicles. So because we love everybody so much, want to make sure that they're there enjoying themselves and can go out to their car and drive home safely. So we moved locations. Valuables. Yes. We moved locations. The parking situation's much better. This area in Hamtramck that Chapo was talking about, where Smalls is, there's a lot of concerts, a lot of concert venues. In fact, Smalls hosts concerts as well. So we're going to have the stage there for our comp and basically take over the full bar.
Oh, yeah. This place is semi-famous in southeast Detroit.
The Smalls is?
Yeah, it's semi-worldwide famous.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, why is it world famous? What has happened here to make it so famous?
Well, one, they've agreed to have us.
Well, besides that,
we are now, what ZZ Top say? Worldwide. They've had lots of bands, lots of punk bands come through Smalls. It's just a mainstay in Detroit for local and national acts to come through. It's a badass place. You guys are really going to enjoy it. I'm here as the sideshow court jester. Jason's got all the info.
Yeah. So, Smalls, as he said, Hamtramck. They have delicious Polish food in Hamtramck. So if you get a chance, there's a couple Polish cafe in Polina, delicious Polish food. Get your pierogies, sauerkraut, gumpkies, kielbasa.
Dill pickle soup.
Oh, yes.
Get the dill pickle soup.
Scott loves dill pickle soup.
I do. It's one of my favorite. When you said pierogies, I got really excited. But so change of venue, but still Circus of Whiskers. It's going to still continue being the same event, but just a different venue.
Correct? Yeah, that is correct. We're still going to have the games that we've always had. We have burlesque performers. We have 5 of them this year. We have a magic show by Big Icky. He's performed before in the past. We have our lineup of judges, some world famous judges.
Tell us about these judges. Who do you got?
Yeah, so to start off, we got Jason Seelan. I think a lot of people know him.
I think he makes beard oil.
Yeah, but also coffee too, right? Brutality Coffee.
Weird.
And doesn't he have a beard competition coming up like this weekend or something too?
I think so. So
the Monsters Ball. Check it out. We'll prop them, right?
There it is. That's a good looking deck. I like that.
That is an awesome deck that El Chapo picked up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Monsters Ball. Good time. Check them out too. They're before us, but don't get too excited. Don't get too blue out. Come out, show out, be up with the Murder City crew.
Breaking news. Facebook comments are now currently working. So hopefully people are tuning in now.
There you go. Nice. Facebook's working again.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up on the judges list, somebody by the name of Taxi Phil. I don't know if anybody's heard of him, but he'll be coming into town from Cincinnati. He's been around, over 15 years bearding? 100
years bearding.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and is also BFF with the King of England currently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, check out that episode of Talking Beards. Taxi Phil goes on and on about him and the King of England are BFFs. It is definitely our most watched YouTube show.
They ice cream together, I'm sure.
They do, yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm.
Off each other's fingers.
Yeah, they don't use utensils in England.
There are some visuals we don't need, Scott.
I'm only repeating what I've heard on the interwebs. Breaking news in Texas. Their internet is still working.
You have internet, but you don't have electricity. That's weird. All right. So who else we got?
Yeah. So let's see. We also got Melissa Leroux. So she's known as the Creepy Queen.
Wow. She's coming all the way from California, huh?
Yeah. Coming out from Sacramento for the Sacramento Mustache and Beard Society.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we got a couple of local people as well. So we have Brittany Taplin. She's a barber who works for Youngbloods, which is a well-known local barbershop in the metro area. She was out at our show last year, actually trimming beards and kind of giving people a little bit of, clean up, make sure they look good for the comp.
Are you going to have a barber set up this year?
So no, we're not going to have a barber set up this year. She'll be on stage judging everybody.
She's busy this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe next year.
And then our last judge is Jason Hall. So Jason Hall, you may have heard of a group of people driving around in towns on their bikes, something called the slow roll. So this guy was he was the founder of that. So that actually started out in Detroit here. And basically they'll get thousands of people all riding their bikes. You got people with lights on their bikes, speakers. The cops follow everybody around and block off roads so they can all go through. So he founded that, and now he has moved on to actually own his own, the one and only electric bike store in Detroit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have either of y'all participated in this bike parade thing?
So I've been in the slow roll once. It's a lot of fun. You drive around town. You cruise at your own pace. It's a slow roll. A good way to get to see the city.
Yeah, I was in it one time. Lots of people come out. It attracts a lot of people in the neighborhoods. You ride through different neighborhoods, check out different areas, stop at different venues.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good way to get to learn a city if you're not real familiar and you're with hundreds upon hundreds of people sometimes. So it's a pretty safe deal. The one in Detroit, I don't think they've ever had any issues. People come out and cheer you on. It's almost like a parade.
Yeah, I've witnessed one in Cleveland it was after one of our beard competitions. It was really late at night, and we were leaving the venue after cleaning up, and it was just the bike after bike, and they were all lit up, just going through the streets of Cleveland. And it was it was really interesting and fascinating spectacle. I had no idea what was going on and didn't know anything about it till you guys just mentioned it right now.
It's the slow roll, Scott.
Oh, yes.
So you've got 5 judges? Is that it?
We got 5 judges. That's correct.
So I want to take one step back. You said you had burlesque dancers. When are they going to be performing?
So we'll have there'll be certain intermissions throughout the show. So we'll have
throughout the evening.
Yeah. So I think basically we'll have like 2 sets, 2 intermissions. Basically, we'll have burlesque dancing, have the magic show as well. Do some more comp, another intermission.
Judges got to pee, man.
Sometimes.
That is true.
Now,
eat.
in the past, you guys have really promoted this as a adults only event.
Yes.
Is this still a adults only event?
Yeah, that's correct. It's still adults only, 21 and over. You can get tickets at the door. They're $25. Also this year, I think first time you're able to buy tickets ahead of time via Eventbrite. So if you're interested in doing that, right on.
Your event page says 18 and over.
Oh.
So if it's 21 and over, you might want to correct that.
No, I believe it's 18.
All right.
18. You just got to be an adult.
Gotcha. So
Now,
as long as you're an adult, you're good.
Yes.
Now, also in the past, you guys have worked with different animal shelters, pit bull rescues, and different things of the such for your events. Are you guys continuing to work with those same groups? And if so, which ones were they again?
Yeah, so our main charity is Detroit Animal Welfare Group, also known as DOG. That they're going to be the main benefactor for this show. They've been around since 2011. They have a 25-acre farm on the north side of Detroit, kind of in the sticks. But they take care of all types of animals, dogs, cats, farm animals, reptiles. If there's a hurt animal in the neighborhood, like a raccoon or a squirrel, they'll help rehabilitate them.
It is a no-kill shelter, so animals will be there for the rest of their lives. They do have some pits, right? Some breeds that are unadoptable, and they will care for them and give them a good life for the rest of their lives, right? They just, some animals people suck and turn them into unadoptable things, and they live there and have a good life and are fed and cared for. And so it's an awesome charity. And yeah, like Jason said, they started out with pit bulls, and then people brought them ducks and horses, and
and they just couldn't turn them away.
They don't turn them away, right? They're just loving people that take care of animals. So that's kind of what drew us towards them. We all know there's a time to eat animals and a time to hug them. So we've drawn that line, and we help with both.
Nice. Are you going to have any? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. One of the things that I've loved about your events is them bringing the dogs to the actual event and having a few there that, they bring them up on stage, tell a little bit of that's just so I remember from Brad being up there introducing the event and having the organizer, and she tells a story about her and Brad going into this house and saving this pit bull and stuff like that, and they bring the dog up on stage. But then they also have another dog there or two, and you get to actually meet the dogs that they've worked with or helped and stuff like that, which is really cool. And I'm assuming that's going to be happening again, correct?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, they'll be there. The Pretties for Pitties, who are our stage girls, right? They're another pit bull rescue. They usually they bring some dogs out, and we help them. And then we also have Suck It Suicide, which is one of the charities that we help, suicide prevention. They're most of us are a big part of that organization, and we do some work with them. So we try to spread the love, and we want to help animals and people. It's just a good time and great people.
As long as your first charity doesn't bring any ducks, we'll be fine.
What's wrong with that?
Interrupt.
Tell them no ducks.
Why don't
ducks
you
are evil? They're the most
ducks?
Evil animal ever. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Like Donald and Daffy?
No, those are fine. They're cartoons. All cartoons are great. Right. Those are perfectly fine. But no, Scott is completely.
What did we do with Scott?
What happened to your USB? Okay. Did your ring light die or something?
All right, so breaking news. All my battery power is now going bone dry. My phone will be dying within moments. So I want to thank you guys for being here, and I wish you the best of luck this weekend, because you're going to be losing me any second, because
and we went.
He's gone.
Got it.
I couldn't have timed that any better. You're about to lose me, and
Austin. It was the Ducks. Hey, so we want to mention that we also have, because we all go to these beard shows, these beard comps, these beard assemblies, right? Whatever word we want to use. And people get up there and they, well, how long have you been growing your beard? And somebody's bound to say, I've been growing it about this long.
Okay, so that's what we need to say every time.
Every time somebody says it. But we all know that we love to be entertained. We love loud. I mean, the reason the circus is adult is because of the nudity, the male nudity, right? Every guy in a kilt has to prove that he's wearing a kilt.
Yeah,
so
we've heard the stories from Nkara and the almost posted on Facebook whole set of pictures from Detroit that almost got Nkara banned from Facebook for life.
We have a stage presence award, and I'm honored that it's named after shy, quiet, demure me.
Okay,
right,
that makes sense.
They've taken the quietest guy in the team and they've given me a fucking award. We're gonna be handing out awards. You get up there, you entertain us, you make us laugh, you make us cry, scare us, do something on stage.
So basically, Jason Gnyp's going to get up there and take his pants off.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
Ring toss.
We may have somebody teabagged. People have been known to be teabagged around us, especially Logie. When he falls,
I think he loves that sort of thing.
I think he's got a thing for Brad's teabag, and he kind of sets it up. But yeah, so we've got those awards. We've got, what do we got, Jason? 15 categories?
Yeah, 15 categories. First, second, third in stage presence for every category.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on out, make an ass out of yourself with your ass. The awards this year are spectacular. Our man Sean has put in a lot of work. The whole team, the Fetgos have put in work. The whole team. We've just grown, right? Murder City Facial Hair crew. I guess it just took me leaving, right?
That's what everybody said.
What's the problem?
Yeah, that's
I was holding them back.
So that's what everybody says.
Yeah, it's just me. But that's okay. I'm used to hanging out with quality people who are somebody. So I'm all right with that. But yeah, our club is growing. We're doing great things. The circus is going to be a blast, and new venue.
Who's going to be keeping everyone in line all night? Who's your MC for this event?
Who would make a good MC?
I have no idea. I was thinking like
maybe this guy?
Sean Harper.
Well, we have come to the conclusion that Steve's ADD doesn't let him stay focused long enough. So like years past, it'll be me and Brad. Me and El Taco will start out, but we will be bringing up I believe Sean Harper will be up there.
I believe Sean Logie too.
Yeah, and Logie. So we'll give you guys a break from the madness for a little bit, and then maybe I gotta poop or something, right? You gotta go poop, right?
Yeah, I mean you can't poop on stage. I mean it's Detroit. You probably could.
Hey, Gigi Allen's done it in Detroit.
I got faith in you. You can do it.
We're gonna have and you're gonna need to poop if you're eating at our taco truck, at our food truck, Renegade.
I mean that should be on the truck right there.
Truck.
Our tacos are so good it'll make you want to poop.
That's it, right? Renegade is going to be there. The former owner of Zeke's Barbecue, for those that are in the area, runs Renegade food, and it's going to be spectacular. Trust me. I mean, just the atmosphere alone. For those that have been there, know we have a good time. We raise money for charity. It's about camaraderie. We all love each other. We love to yell Detroit at each other. I don't know what the parameters are on the show. I know I've probably got you in trouble with the FCC a couple of times.
Can't get us in trouble. It's impossible unless you play music. Like you can do whatever you want, just don't play music.
Just don't. Right on. But
that's the limitations.
Everybody knows about yelling Detroit and the response, and we have a family friendly response for that all the time. But it's just a part of the show, and we love everybody that comes out and has shown us support. Now 7 years, we've grown, great. We've raised a lot of money, we've made a lot of friends. We've traveled around and we bring in, and we've got Jason. What's the the night before the welcome party?
Yeah, so the night before we'll be at a place called Barcade Detroit. So
Okay.
It's located in Midtown. If you like playing arcade games, bring your cash, get some quarters, play some Pac-Man.
Is this like a 21 and over establishment or?
It's a bar. They serve drinks. I don't know if they're 21 or 18 and over, to be honest.
It's one or the two. I mean, Detroit's just an adult event overall.
Yes.
Don't bring your kids.
Pretty much.
So,
Yeah,
back to your event a little bit. What are your trophies going to be this year? Everyone knows that.
Oh, they're a big secret. We can't tell you.
Come on, man. Why would you keep your trophies a secret?
What?
So we've talked about this. Me and Natalie have talked about this. We travel a little bit together, so we have lots of conversations.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense to me why any club would keep their trophies secret, because that's what people are coming for. Like, that should be a giant draw for everyone. Like, look at our trophies. They're super cool. Like, I would want to make like 400 posts about what trophies we're having.
You just want one of those diesel rods, right?
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so stupid. Scott got the best trophy that's ever happened, and then y'all never freaking did them again. Like, that's ridiculous. Those connecting rods were amazing trophies.
They were some badass connecting rods.
Dude, those are so badass.
Those were courtesy of Cummins, man, and I appreciate all my friends Cummins for giving us those.
Andrew says bring back the car parts. I mean, he just posted on Facebook that he won one of your car parts just the other day. And I don't understand how just the other day he won it. I mean, but he posted on Facebook, so it's got to be true.
Right? There's no lies on the internet.
Absolutely not. Internet is completely factual information only.
But all I got to say to you right now for the trophies, this is all you get.
So,
right?
All right. So we're just getting just going to get a bunch of middle fingers for trophies.
Just mine.
Maybe.
I'll take yours. Can I cut your hand
giant
off?
Detroit. Just one giant Detroit for the whole lot of you.
It is just, you're going to have some very, very Detroit trophies.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, is Eminem going to show up ever at your event? Have y'all ever tried?
I don't know. We should invite him. I don't know if we've tried.
I should get some people from Psychopathic Records, right? Some people down with the clown. I tried to get the Rude Boy, but
no ICP.
I asked Isham on Facebook the other day. I told him he should go. But
why does Fago not sponsor your event?
We have had Fago sponsor in the past, but as you know, the name of our club is a little controversial. So some unlike Honest Amish, which is just all accepting and all welcoming and doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, they're super thrilled that I sponsor your event every year. They love it.
Some companies have a little issue with the M part of the Murder City facial hair crew, but
understandable.
On the sly, Fago has given us stuff in the past, right? They have provided for us. So we are loyal to them, but ICP has a little bit of a thing going on the weekend before with Hollow Wicked. So those guys might be wore out and tore out. And I don't know if they can handle the Circus of Whiskers. They've got their own little carnival they deal with. There's
no way they can handle your event. There's no way. It's way too rowdy for them. Way too rowdy.
That's it. But we do love juggalos, right? I don't know if we got any other juggalos in the house. Lifelong old man juggalo. Whoop, whoop.
Juggalove.com, Andrew says.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. You should try it. You should go to it right after this.
I don't know, man. That sounds kind of
I'm not clicking it.
Gotta be down with the clowns.
Gotta be down with the clowns. But yeah, so it's gonna be a great time, man. Like I say, we do appreciate Honest Amish being the amazing people that they are. I mean, it's great product. I mean, this thing was about 1/4 of an inch long last week, man. I started using the soap.
Boom. Look at it.
Look at it.
Dude, I shave every morning.
It's longer than my tallywhacker, which isn't hard to do, but there it is, right? I mean, it's not as stylish as Gnyp's mustache ever, but, this stays nice and soft. My wife likes it, and it's all due to Honest Amish and their products, man. We appreciate you guys.
Well, we appreciate you guys. Is there anything else that you need to tell everybody about your event? So we got it. See, it says 7 o'clock on the event page. Is that?
That is correct. 7 o'clock. Friday the
event.
Pardon?
Is that the doors or is that
That's the doors? So we'll start at 7. Register. We'll get the event started probably, I think, around 8 o'clock or so.
And then it'll be done about 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah, maybe a little later.
If
we'll all watch the sun come up together.
Yes.
Jason, you got any info on the brunch?
So when the circus ends, just walk on over to Stash International.
Okay.
So it's a brunch spot down near Easter Market. So that'll be at noon on Sunday.
Right about the same time the comp's over.
Yes.
Right about. Yep.
About noon on Sunday.
And for those that do get in early after Friday night, before you come out, when you're recovering, the Eastern Market right there, it's one of the largest farmers markets, oldest farmers markets in the country. It's amazing sights and sounds and we've got some great things. Moving to where we're going into Hamtramck, there's a few more things to do near the venue, and more opportunity to enjoy parts of Detroit that a lot of people that come down usually don't, right? You hit downtown, you hit the stadiums, you go get fisted right there on Jefferson, and then you go to a hockey game or a basketball game or a football game. But we like to give you the other side of the city, show you the real parts of Detroit, where we come from, where we are, the parts that show love, right? They don't, not just your dollar. We obviously want your dollars for our charity, but you're coming out and you're going to get lots of Detroit love and caring and sharing. And, my favorite word through all of this is camaraderie.
Man, I freaking love y'all. You're like well, besides Jason Gnyp, y'all are like the roughest looking dudes, and you're just like got the biggest heart. And I freaking love it. I love it. Well,
we appreciate that. We try. Some of us are making up. The 80s were a hell of a drug, and some of us are still trying to make up for that.
Like Jason Gnyp, he's trying to make up for it.
Trying.
I don't even think he was alive in the 80s. What the hell?
What?
You're a baby, aren't you? Aren't you? Like,
no. I was born in the 70s, man.
He's an old man. He was born in the 70s. Oh, my God.
Honest Amish sure has preserved your skin.
It has. It has.
Guys, I appreciate it. And, so all the news and information about your event lives on your event page, and it's Murder City Facial Hair Crew. Click on events. You'll find it in there. Guys.
Is Natalie going to be with you? Will Natalie?
Probably.
Nice. All right. So now, now the real somebody, the real star of the family.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know what happened. Like he was talking and talking. All right, go ahead. Speak Natalie's praise. She's waiting.
If I had feelings, they'd be hurt.
I know.
We love you guys both, and you're such a big deal, man. I brag about knowing you from, all the way from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, all the way down to Austin, Texas. I tell people that I know Aaron Johnson from Honest Amish, man, and it's gotten me not a damn thing yet, but sooner or later, I'm going to get me a free coffee or something out of it.
I there's hope for your free coffee.
$1.39 and me dropping your name gets me a coffee somewhere.
Somewhere for sure. All right. Steven, El Chapo, thank you, sir. Have fun. I will see you, in
November 4th, 5th, and 6th. Come on out to Detroit.
Love
Thanks
you.
for letting us be on. Thanks, Aaron.
All right. Jason Gnyp, thank you, sir. And
Thanks out.
Yeah, buddy. Have a great night.
Thanks again. Bye.